There's oh, I feel like being fat today. I want a cookie.
Cookies are good.
So now I learned today, well, actually the other day, that when I go against all of my better judgment and instincts, I make delicious food.
Okay.
All right. When I try and cook the way I think you're supposed to cook, apparently I underspice, undercook, and basically can't cook anything well. I cook like a complete and total coward. Like, I don't want this to be too spicy because then it'll be ruined. So I'll just put in like a pinch of this. Well, that's fine when you're baking, but when you're actually cooking something, you have to put a lot on there.
I missed like half your stuff on the other side of the hole. And then I got shot by a skeleton.
Well, unfortunately, it is a time of day to get mutilated by skeletons.
And there's another Enderman out here, which I'm trying very hard not to look at.
And the other day I was like, alright, I gotta make some healthy food and put it in the fridge. That way I have, food on hand if I get hungry and I won't just eat snack food. So I ended up making a tofu squid stir fry. It's actually not bad. Squid pretty much just tastes like any other type of seafood. And it's cheap as hell because it's caught everywhere. But I was like, alright, I know nothing about everything in my nature tells me to do this. But every time I do what my nature tells me to do, something turns out wrong. Let's do everything against my better judgment. And apparently it came out delicious, because even Angel loves it. Like, so when I refuse to do things the same way, I get tasty foods. I'll have to remember this. I'll have to remember if I'm hungry and I don't know what I'm doing, do everything I don't think I should do.
That sounds about right.
Yeah. It's amazing because it translates into every aspect of my life. If it's something I feel like I'm doing it right, I'm most definitely not.
So you're George Costanza.
Yes. I did love that episode. I used to love that show when it was on. Everyone else I knew hated it, like, with a passion.
See, I enjoyed it when it was on new, but I can't watch the reruns of it.
Nah.
Okay, so I killed 2 more Endermen.
Awesome.
This well is actually a really good spot for doing that.
If we ever find a stronghold, we'll, be set. Well, we'll still need a fortress, but yeah.
Well, we only got 2 ender pearls out of it. So one of them apparently already lost its testicle somewhere.
Ah, that's a shame.
Okay.
With how much of an ass it is to try and kill those bastards, the least they could do is always drop an ender pearl.
But, if you have one of these desert wells, that's apparently a really good thing to use to kill them with.
Yeah, apparently.
I'm glad I thought of that.
Yeah.
I'm brilliant!
It's raining. I'm to hop slowly back up a staircase, and I'm going to do it the dangerous way where I'm just hopping in a circle and pressing with 2 fingers, not even changing direction because I'm trying to drink coffee while hopping up the stairs.
What could possibly go wrong?
Nothing at everything.
Still trying to figure out what of the stuff to bring back immediately.
Definitely the books.
Got sidetracked. You want the books?
I think we still need them to finish off the enchanting room.
I thought we had that finished already.
I think we're like 1 to 2 bookcases off from what we actually need. I know it's some ridiculously small amount. I think we only get up to like level 27 enchantments.
Do you want the wood doors right now?
Nah. I think those exploded off of the village.
Oh, okay. Bring back the wood, because otherwise what was even the point?
Yeah, we are a little low. I should probably start planting shit inside of the walls sometime soon.
Well, not too much. We don't have a whole lot of inside the wall space.
We've got a bit more than I think, because I think I could take down this small house. One of you don't see the shit I'm talking about, but I could take down one of these small houses and this extra farm, because we've got like 4 or 5 farms inside the property, so I don't think we need them all. I just realized that was I'm like, yeah, I can take this down. You're not here. No, but I either get rid of the small square house and one of the smaller farms and have a small, forest area.
I would actually think we should turn one of those small square houses into the enchanting library.
It's probably not a bad idea. We'll have to remake all of the books, unfortunately.
Bookcases.
Yeah, the bookcases. Or we just take what we have and don't remake it until... Well, actually, it won't be an issue once we have wood. That's what she said.
No, all we have to do is knock out the middle of the walls of the square house.
Yeah.
And replace it with the bookshelves.
That's a good idea.
I believe that will be spaced just right.
I think you're right. I think it would be perfectly spaced.
Because those are 3 wide along the inside, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's just right.
Yeah.
Set the table down right in the center and walls made of bookshelves.
Awesome. Send the books.
Well, I'm working on it.
It's still one of my favorite bootleg Transformers I've ever seen. It just says, send the books.
And what was it a knockoff of?
I can't remember. It was some... I think it might have been some Optimus Prime.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. And of course, I saw one the other day. I showed Rob. I don't know if he showed you or not, but it says Fanstormers.
No, I don't remember that.
Yeah, it's great because it is such... It's so lazy. What do we call this? Oh, it's a knockoff it's a Fanstormer. Like, you really didn't even care. There's something hilarious about when the, Chinese bootleggers just don't give a flying fuck anymore.
We don't need to do any work. They'll just buy it anyway.
They'll buy it anyway. This is going to a dollar store somewhere. Who cares? And that's pretty much it. It just it doesn't matter. We make almost no money off. Well, it's funny because of course China keeps their currency artificially lowered. That way they still make a fortune off of us. But that's smart business.
There's a cow walking loose inside the fortress.
I don't know how it got there. It shouldn't have been able to. Well, don't kill it. I think we only have 2.
Well, I'm actually going and checking the cow hole to see if it came out of there.
Yes. It's important to check the cow hole.
Yes, I think it did because in the cow hole there is 1 adult cow and 1 baby.
Well, if there's 1 baby, you can go ahead and slaughter the fucker.
I think it probably made it out on this block you put down to jump out of the pit the other day.
Ah, damn. I forgot about that.
Well, we lost the baby cow.
Accidentally kill it?
No, it kind of did it itself. It popped into an adult as I was watching it, and suffocated in the wall. And oh, that's right, my inventory's full. That's why I can't pick this stuff up.
That's awkward.
Well, I don't need the sugar cane that badly.
Still, it's always awkward when, the adults suffocate their babies.
Oh. See if I can get... There we go. Alright. Well, now we need to save that one that's out here.
Yes, we do. There we go. That's why it was so fucking bright. So fucking dark down here. I forgot to turn my brightness up after reinstalling. Yes, apparently Minecraft would just refuse to start for me a few moments ago, and I had to do a reinstall.
Okay, let's see here. Well, it's nice to see our villager pit is still populated.
Yeah, they don't seem to have decided to come out and visit yet. I'm waiting for them to grow sentient enough to learn to escape. It's kind of funny. I've read a lot of random Minecraft creepypasta, but I don't think I've read any about villagers, even though in my opinion they're one of the creepiest parts of Minecraft.
Yeah, I suppose so.
I mean, there's nothing about them that looks happy or healthy. Oh, damn, I'm finding a lot of lapis.
Well, we have a use for it now.
Yeah.
it's an important component in making site-to-site portals.
Yeah, so hey, I'll make sure to grab all the shit I can find. And redstone. Always redstone. I bet we could build a much more effective chicken machine, too, using the site-to-site portals.
Think so?
Yeah, I'll bet we could. Especially if we could get chickens to fall through multiple portals. Like, have a series of portals where there's just one where they fall through fire. Appear through the portal long enough to get set on fire, drop into another portal, disappear. No, that would be...
Well, I think that would have the same problem we had with the chicken cooker previously.
Yeah, probably. That's a shame.
No, I think this only really has useful applications for, you know, mob grinders.
Mob grinders, it might make it easier for me. It probably would, now that I think about it, make a cow grinder a lot more simple, because...
Well, we still have to find a way to generate the cows and sort
Well, yeah.
them.
Well, the cow... Yeah, unfortunately, there's no way to auto-breed cows.
No.
Now, if we had a way to get a pig spawner, which would be lovely,
Unfortunately, that doesn't seem to work anymore.
if you move a spawner, there's some mods that allow you to pick up any block. If you can move a spawner using one of those mods and put it down again, it will turn into a pig spawner. As I discovered, but unfortunately no. Exposing it directly to sunlight doesn't do it anymore. So, yeah, if we can find a mod... Like, I keep thinking of installing the portal gun mod. And, you know, that would be entertaining, but...
That was like murder on system resources.
It probably is, because it keeps the chunk around where you put both portals loaded at all points in time.
Yeah.
Which also means mobs can just walk in through a portal if they want. If they would be inclined to do so normally. Oh.
And, you know, mobs are dicks, so...
Yes, because you're mobs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm finding a whole bunch of nothing down here.
And I'm doing the fascinating work of chest organizing.
Yeah, well, this is the episode where nothing happens, apparently.
Well, we can go out and try to find that pyramid again.
Yeah, probably a good idea. I was just picking up... I'm trying to find some... We've got some iron, but I was hoping to find enough to start building myself a suit of protection. Because I am fragile, apparently.
Apparently. I need food.
I'm sitting down here starving and just like, I'll eat when I get up. This isn't hardcore mode. I'll be fine.
You'll just be uncomfortable for a while.
Yeah, just be sitting there going, ooh, ooh, ooh.
That gets irritating.
It does. I'm like, yes, I get it. You're hungry. Shut up. The only thing that's really more annoying than that, in my opinion, is Warrior needs food badly.
What?
Ah, that was from Gauntlet for the NES.
Oh.
Whenever the warrior reached a certain level of health... Or no, wait, not for the NES. One of the game... Well, to say that on the screen, but, whenever you reached a certain level of health loss, it would say, Warrior needs food badly. But, you know, in the later... I can't remember. One of the Gauntlet games actually had, or it might have been one of the remakes that actually had a voice cast for it, and or a voiceover for it, and it was just kind of cheesy.
As it does.
Yeah. Well, Gauntlet was a cheesy-ass game.
So it goes.
Ah, I found a pile of diamonds.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna come the hell back up now as soon as I remember where the hell the exit is.
Good job.
I may have, Ah, here we go.